Good evening and welcome to my end of the week recap here for Apple and trade plan for next week. As you can see, there's no new notes on here. Missed this run up late last week. Monday was a gap down. Tuesday the bears did not have any strength, no continuation to the downside, and gapped up and over the 8 EMA on Wednesday. Now Thursday, if you follow my videos, you know my plans are to buy at these moving averages. Would have been a beautiful test there into the close on Thursday for a nice $1.50, over a $2 move up off of lows to high of the day. So missed opportunity there. Just had a lot of other stuff going on and no new trades. So on to the trade plan I'll be looking for on Monday. First of all, I'll be looking for a breakout above 204.5 for some 205 calls, most likely weeklies, so we'll see if that plays out. Also look for a pullback here to the 8 EMA for 202.5 calls, 21 EMA for $200 calls, and 50 SMA down here 195 calls, and down here at the 200 SMA for these 190 calls, about 4 weeks of time in the future. Now, earnings are coming up on, I believe it's the 30th of this month, so I'm going to do my best not to try and trade past that as far as the expiration date of these calls off of these moving averages, simply because they're just the market makers and robots price way too much into them as far as Apple is concerned. Now I will take some further out in the future at the 50 and 200 SMA because I believe those would be a much longer term supports if it does pull all the way down there. I'm not saying it's very likely. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying it's very unlikely to do that at this point. Now, the weekly time frame, I'm not really going to touch on the monthly, but the weekly time frame shows a very strong bullish reversal off of that gap down. Sellers had no momentum, couldn't sustain that move down lower, and is now trying to run away from the 200 level. Still looking for target up here between 208 and 210. Above there, it breaks this trend line, and the next level on the horizon is going to be about 215. So we'll see if it can make a move up there. For now, nice simple plan, a couple of setups. Only one of these most likely will trigger, so we'll see what happens going into next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and good luck on Monday.